that pick and the return and what you saw and what kind of goes through your mind when you have that opportunity?
I mean, you kind of practice it. Was in an alignment, my technique, turned around, see the ball in there. Was like, okay, from here, let's go try to make a play. And, the guys up front on defense, they turned around, had a lane for me, and then everything else was easy. So I just had to catch the ball. They pretty much did everything else for me.
That's 3 now for you, scoring touchdowns on the year. How good does that feel? And and is this one more special because you had to go the entire length of the field to do it?
I mean, it's always special to score on defense at that, but at the same time, we just trying to make the most out of our opportunities. We practice it at practice, so when we go out there and do it, we just playing the game. We really don't think about how many that we get, things like that. But every chance that we get, defense trying to score.
Tyler, it wasn't the prettiest game out there, but you guys, don't care. You got the win. I mean, just what was that game like out there, and just the fact that you snuck out with the W?
I mean, we knew Nevada was going to bring their best. They were a great team. We knew what we was in for, especially coming in their house. It's a hostile environment. So we just had to go out there and have that mentality like, look, hey, they're going to come out here. They're going to try to attack us and things like that. We got to hold our end and play together and stay as one. So I feel like, the defense really did do that. And at the same time, we stepped up for the offense when they're out there, making plays, doing things like, hey, we celebrate with them. When things ain't going the way, we like, hey, we got y'all back, and they had our back. So, it just shows, football goes both ways.
That your touchdown came right after a turnover the other way. How important was that sort of swinging the momentum, particularly the way that first half was going and things were just kind of going wrong in all different phases out there?
I mean, that's the crazy thing about football. You never know how the ball's going to roll. So, when you get your opportunities, you want to make the most out of it. So, even though it's coming off of that, we know that, it's a momentum swing. Let's try to get the momentum back. And then, I feel like that's what we really did. And the offense really did feed off of it. And, we was feeding off of them. So it was, kind of the perfect time at the same time. We live for moments like this.
Second half, you sort of going back and forth there. They had a chance there to kind of take control. It was the one stop you guys got on defense in the second half. What happened on that drive? How'd you guys get them off the field so quickly?
I mean, we just came out here knowing we had to come play. I mean, we should have, we could have did it, in the earlier quarters and things like that, but when we came out there, it was like, hey, when we go out there, let's make sure they feel us on this one. So I feel like the guys really did buy into it. They were staying warm. The energy really did pick up. So, I feel like them guys really came out ready.
How do you feel after this game? You feel tired and stuff? That almost felt like it was 2 different games.
I mean, for me, every game is tiring for me, especially when you go out there and you give it all. Don't matter if it's a close game, if it's a blowout, things like that. So this game was no different. It was a tough game. Them guys came out ready, so I'm just glad we came out with the W.
You gave it back to the offense with 8.5 minutes on the clock, and they almost they left for 6 seconds or whatever, but almost burned the whole thing. What was that like to watch them go out there and burn the clock like that?
I love it. I don't know about anybody else. I love that. I love when you look and it's 8 and you go back and look and it's like a minute. I be like, okay, offense, go ahead. They're looking out for us. That's how I look at it. I love it.
After you run the 99 yards, is the chair any more comfortable?
Yeah, that chair always comfortable when you get to sit in it. I'm trying to keep it warm. I'm trying that chair is pretty comfortable though.